the Powerhouses, the Socialites, and finally, the Kingfish. The arena has loaded. Buckle up. Welcome to Quick Cash. Our contestants will need to gather the cash faster than the rest. If they hit the goal first, they can bask in glory.
Spot on, Scotty. It's all about staying focused under pressure.
Watch out! Over there!
시청자 여러분, 서울에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 이 경기는 현장 FIFA monte compteur aujourd'hui tous les regards de notre sponsor.
Bursting into Vault 1, it's the Powerhouses.
Here we go, Scotty. The teams are getting to know each other out there. And by that I mean, we have our first elimination.
This is what it's all about, partner. The final contestant of the Powerhouses needs to ride out this storm and avoid a full team wipe. A bit of virtual catastrophe for the Socialites. Team wiped.
They were hoping to go viral, but they've been muted instead.
We've got the Socialites returning to the arena. The Powerhouses are looking to make a name for themselves. First cash out started.
Brightening things up!
Here's the barricade!
The Socialites are upstaging the competition with a stunning turnaround.
Fantastic steal by the Socialites. Reviving a teammate might do a power of good for the Powerhouses. Just one member left. This is exactly what the Socialites needed. They pocketed our first cash out. The socialites are smiling for the cameras. They're opening Vault 2.
I just got word from our producers that we're about to launch an event. Our contestants better buckle up.
The powerhouses have started a cash out.
Our contestants better not get caught lazing around. It's time for them to move those virtual feet or face the consequences, thanks to a laser high above.
Will the sole survivor on the powerhouses be able to keep a team wipe at bay? Let's see. I'm sure our contestants would like to pause and catch their breath, but we aren't done with our orbital lasers event yet. In a regal maneuver, the Kingfish stole a cash out.
Special delivery! Let's crack!
Looks like a team wipeout for the socialites.
Yeah, that stings like being cut out of your friend's inner circle.
Throwing 2 grenades!
The socialites have dusted themselves off and are ready to party again. Team respond! The powerhouses saw that in the end. Cash out complete!
Access Vault 3!
Frag grenade out!
Just like that, a new vault has appeared in the arena.
We've reached the end of this game show event.
The Kingfish are breaching Vault 3. At the halfway point, our contestants are living up to Ospuz's slogan of Pop, Pour, Perform.
Absolutely. The teams need to maintain their focus if they want to come out on top.
A long-awaited return to the arena for the socialites. fish just jump-started a cash out. This'll burn! Oh no, just a single contestant left in the arena for the powerhouses. Charge planted! Barricaded! Protection! Setting a barricade! Barricade deployed! Moment for the socialites. Team wiped.
The socialites have nothing to say. They've been wiped.
The socialites are back in action. That's the final whistle, and the result is in. That's a wrap for now, and even though the battle was virtual, our contestants' newfound fame is real. All right, the Retros, the Ultra Rares, and finally, the Socialites. Watch closely, folks. They're ready. Get ready for a mad cash chase to the magic number. Let's watch our contestants hustle, gather, and triumph in quick cash.
It's all about who can keep their cool in this high-pressure situation, Scotty. Contestants must be getting to know each other's strengths and weaknesses because we've got our first elimination.
Get ready for some heart-pounding action.
Bienvenue dans les rues magnifiques de Monaco. Participants
We've heard through the grapevine sign that the socialites are opening vault 1. The retros will need to come back from that wipeout.
Scotty, they'll want to do a retrospective on that play.
Respawn alert! The retros are back in action! The socialites are looking to make a name for themselves. First cash out started.
Cooling things up! Throwing some go!
Uh-oh, only one contestant left for the socialites. The socialites are back in play!
The Ultra Rares have pulled off a truly exceptional comeback.
The Ultra Rares plundered a cash out!
One skilled play can change the game. You can't steal their spotlight. The socialites are back on the A-list.
The retros grabbed another team's cash out. The socialites will need to reboot. Team wiped.
The socialites have been wiped out!
The socialites are back and ready to avenge that team wipe. Vault 2 is being unlocked by the retros. At risk of living up to their name, the Ultra Rares are down to one contestant. Alas, the Ultra Rares have been wiped out.
The Ultra Rares saved!
To avenge that team wipe.
There, let's go!
The retros have commenced a cash out.
finals, our contestants need to be prepared for anything. Let's see which team is best equipped to deal with our upcoming event. We have a surprise for any contestant that remains still for too long. And it's not a pleasant one. I'll give you a hint. It's an enormous laser beam.
All eyes are on the Ultra Rare's last contestant! This could be a chance for them to get on our highlight reel. Need to keep going out like a light. The Ultra Rares are back in play. The Socialites made an awesome steal there.
That gamble paid off big time, Scotty.
Teamwork calamity for the Socialites. Setting a barricade. But we are out of time. One of our teams have just paved their way to fame. Congratulations to our winners. The Retros, the High Notes, and finally, the Tough Shells. And they are off. It's a fortune-fueled frenzy in quick cash. The first team to grab enough cash will win.
Scotty said it. Let's see who's got the pace to ace this race.
Preparing explosives.
Vault 1 is being opened by the High Notes.
We could be witnessing the birth of new rivalries here. We've got our first elimination.
Warm-up is definitely over. The tough shells will need to come back from that wipeout. The tough shells have patched up the cracks in their armor and are back in business. Started our first cash out.
Resilience here from the tough shells as they stage an impressive comeback.
The last member of the tough shells needs to show us that tough people outlast tough times. Team wipe calamity for the Retros.
They'll be in need of a comeback now.
Two grenades hit!
Retros have recovered and respawned.
Grenade out!
Throwing a flashbang!
For them.
It's in! The tough shells make a bold statement with the first cash out of the match. The tough shells are back on the scene. High notes seem to be extorting Vault 2. This is bad. Just one contestant left for the tough shells.
Contestants might want to hug their Nama Drama plushies because an event is about to shake things up in the arena. Our contestants might keep some distance to their opponents now, as a successful elimination will
ready for the tough shells. The tough shells are back in play! There's still time left in our Dead Go Boom event, so there's still time for our contestants to say, "See you later, Detonator." Cash out underway, thanks to the retros. Fantastic steal by the high notes.
Big rewards from a risky move.
Only one contestant left for the high notes. The retros made an awesome steal there.
Throwing a frag!
Explosives are set.
Throwing a frag!
Halftime. The tension is rising by the minute.
As we witness the enthusiasm and skill of the contestants, it's hard not to consider the possible influence our sponsors may have.
Outstanding. Cash out snagged by the retros. The retros are at the head of the line. We've got the tough shells returning to the arena. The high notes are squeezing into Vault 3. The high notes will need to come back from that wipeout. Let's see whether the last member of the retros will attempt a revive. The high notes have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. Adversity for the retros. Wipeout. The retros have returned to the arena. The high notes have a cash out in the works. boats have found major trouble. Only one contestant left. The Tough Shells currently have the upper hand on the leaderboard. Cash out confiscated by the Tough Shells. Good steal!
That was unexpected.
Throwing two grenades! Two grenade out!
Misfortune for the Tough Shells. Team wiped. An exhilarating match, but now our game is over. With fame and fortune on the line today, our contestants sure gave us a great show. We'll see you next time on the finals. Now, the Boundless, the Socialites, and finally, the Kingfish. Let's get into it. In Quick Cash, it's all about the rush for riches. The team that gathers enough cash first will seal the win.
That's right, Scotty. This is going to be a nail-biter.
As always, in Monaco, the cards are not stacked against you, right?
The Kingfish are opening Vault 1.
And just like that, we got our first elimination of the match.
Our match is in full swing. Kingfish are all fired up. They've started our first cash out.
Throwing goo grenade. Throwing some goo.
Looks like the Boundless have found their second win.
The Boundless stretch their limits, stealing a cash out with ease.
Risky moves reap rewards. Just when you thought they were out for the count, the Kingfish hatch a regal return.
A successful kingfishing expedition in the arena as they steal a cash out. A tough spot for the Boundless. Down to their last contestant. The Kingfish are in trouble. Their last contestant needs to avoid elimination. This is exactly what the Kingfish needed. They've pocketed our first cash out. The Kingfish have respawned. Unlimited potential for our match, as the Boundless are opening Vault 2. That there aren't plenty of fish in the sea. Only one contestant left on the Kingfish. A team wipe mishap for the Kingfish.
They're floundering, Scotty.
Upstream, they'll need to respawn. Literally.
The Kingfish are back. Team respond. Cash out in progress thanks to the Boundless.
We'll probably need to approach things a bit differently out there.
That's a blow to the socialites. Team wiped.
Time to trade those party shoes for combat boots.
They've been wiped.
The socialites have returned to the arena. It's all over and going into the books. It's lights out in the arena, just as the spotlight swings to our winners. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching. All right, the Vogues, the Overdogs, and finally, the Shock and Awe. The arena's calling. Welcome to Quick Cash. The team that tucks away enough money first triumphs.
You said it, Scotty. Let the financial foot race begin.
Let's get airborne.
Get ready for mayhem in the micro stage, Monaco! Bienvenue dans les rues magnifiques de Monaco. Nos participants vont s'affronter aujourd'hui sous les regards de nos sponsors.
The Shock and Awe spring into action, unlocking Vault 1.
That first elimination sends a clear message that it's game time.
I hope the viewers at home are ready for a wild ride. surprise here, the Shock and Awe have started our first cash out.
Goo grenade out! Goo grenade set! This might burn! Smoke's out! Throwing the frag! Goo grenade set!
Yikes! Team wipe for the Vogues! With no one left to assist them, the Shock and Awe's last contestant could really leave their mark. The Vogues have recovered and respawned!
The Overdogs bite back with a fierce comeback.
Left trap!
Throwing fire!
What a way to open the match. The Overdogs land the first cash out. Complete team wipe for the Vogues.
Only the Vogues can get wiped without much panache. Good posture, too.
The Vogues are back in play! Someone's worming into Vault 2. It's the Vogues.
contestants off their game.
The Shock and Awe have a cash out in the works.
Throwing some goo!
If nothing else, our contestants will get some practice for any possible apocalypse involving giant fireballs.
The Shock and Awe are dangerously close to a full team wipe. Just one member still in the arena. Nice steal. The Overdogs just got their paws on a cash out.
That could be a game changer.
Our contestants are learning that it's not just a cold shower that will wake you up. A meteor shower will do the trick too. Alas, the Overdogs have been wiped out.
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
The Overdogs are re-entering the arena. All out of time. Unbelievable determination from the competitors. And now we celebrate as one team of contestants becomes a group of rising stars. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home.